Question 6, factorise, and that is the difference of two squares. So nice and straightforward, x minus 4, x plus 4. Right, we now need to factorise this. So what could we have at the front? It's either going to be 9 and 1 or 3 and 3. Now we need to get the 6, right, so it's 3x and 3x, got to be 1 and 1, because we've got to make it add 1. It's got to be minus a 6, so if we make them both negative, that will give us the minus 3x and the other minus 3x. So 3x minus 1, we could write it as 3x minus 1 squared. Right, now we've got another, we need to simplify, which means we need to factorise again. Well, look, the bottom is the same as this, so that's quite handy. We don't need to worry about that one. And then the top, we need two numbers that multiply together to give 6. We've got 3, right, so we've definitely got 3 and a 1, because that's the only way to get the 3. If we had a 6, we could do 6 times 1, but then that's going to give us 9 or 3. So it must be a 3x there and a 2x there, because 2x times 1 gives us the 2, and then 3 times 3 gives us the 9. So if the 2 is minus and the 9 is positive, we end up with the 7x. It's quite handy as well, because now we can simplify, and we have 2x plus 3 over 3x minus 1. Right, number 7. Diagram shows a sector of a circle, radius 7, angle of 40, work out the length of the arc. So we're only interested in that length. So it's the circumference of the circle, which is pi d, but we need to multiply it by the fraction. So it's 40 over 360 times pi times d, the diameter, which is double the radius. Tap that into your calculator. Now we want 3 significant figures, because when you do that on your calculator, it'll probably give you it in terms of pi, but decimalize it or put it as a decimal, you get this. So it's 4.89 once you've rounded it. Okay, the fraction P of an adult dose of medicine which should be given to a child who weighs W kilograms is given by the formula. Okay, use the formula P, etc. to find the weight of a child whose dose is the same as an adult's. Well, if it's the same, the fraction must be 1. So you've got 1 is equal to 3w plus 20 over 200. So a bit of an equation to solve there, which gives you 60 kilograms. Okay, it's all about making that equal to 1, which you kind of get from this sentence here. Right, okay, number 9. Oops, gone too far. Right, so number 9, I've got a quadratic, negative x squared. Write down the coordinates of the turning point. Well, the turning point is this bit up here, which is 1, 4. Write down the roots where fx equals 0. Well, where does it equal 0? There and there. So minus 1, 3. And then write down the value of f brackets 0.5. In other words, where x is 0.5. So x is 0.5 there. So actually your value is going to be there. So 3.8. Okay, fairly straightforward. Now let's move on. Number 10. 3/10 of the members of a tennis club are men. 5/6 of these men are right-handed. Work out the fraction of the members of the tennis club who are right-handed men. Right, so it's 3/10 times 5/6, which gives us 15/60, which is actually a quarter. So a quarter of the men. And when you actually look at it, if you've got 3/10 of the club are male, but 5/6 of that 3/10 are right-handed, which is actually just going to be, it's basically going to be 2.5/10, which is a quarter. So absolutely fine. Now, 7/12 of the members of the badminton club are women. 3/8 of the members of the badminton club wear glasses. Work out the smallest possible number. Right. So what we really want is to get a common denominator. So if we've got 8 and 12, we could do 14/24. So basically 14 women out of 24 total members. And then we could do, so that's the, do the same with the glasses wearers. Put it out of 24, which gives you 9 out of 24. So actually that works fine. The smallest possible number of members of the badminton club is 24. It's the lowest common multiple of 8 and 12.